Wheel of Shame. Once again, for those who don't know, the Wheel of Shame is a list of weapons that I own and have not built so far, and let me tell you, it is a long list. Each week the wheel decides which weapon we are going to have a look at. This time it hit the Dark Split Sword. This weapon is a unique melee weapon which has two forms. Depending on the stance you're using, it can either be a heavy blade or a dual blade. When it is in dual form, it mainly deals puncture damage, while being in heavy blade form, it mainly deals radiation damage. For stances, you can decide between Crossing Snake, Swirling Tiger, and Carving Mantis or dual sword. Here depends which you prefer the most, a movement and damage multiplier. Same for the heavy blade version, which would be Cleaving Whirlwind, Reddening Crane, and Temple Royale. In general, stances have different combo multiplier, can force procs and influence your forward movement attack pattern. Going for the different version of the sword also decides if you have higher crit chance and status chance. The heavy blade has a lower crit chance and crit damage compared to the dual swords, but a higher status chance. For builds, we have obvious multiple options. Here's an example for each. For dual swords, we are going for the typical melee influence setup. If you want, you can swap out Prime Pressure Point for this Contusion Overload, and you can trigger that either with Primer, for example Kume's first ability, or your Sentinel. For the heavy blade build, we are choosing a melee exposure setup. I am using spring-loaded blade instead of Prime Reach, simply because I have a deep polarity. If you prefer to use Prime Reach, definitely go for that.